It's lovely, Siobhan.
Lovely as always. It is a grand day today, Róísín.
'Tis, indeed, for them that can be out. The sun seems to fall across like glass pillars filled with gust.
Clouds are chasing each other over Ben Aidan, and the sea is dashing its charges against their waves in the cliffs. They only shake their milk-white manes again and again.
I have been over the farm, but a sorrow is on me. I cannot make you understand.
I know, Róísín. I know. The shadow of the buttock's house falls across the hills, and you feel it cold even today.
I was down by the foot of the river, and I saw the lad Og and Kathleen very busy. They were not lifting potatoes, nor making hay, nor moving turf, but they were very busy at some work or other.
I saw them too, and I across the stream, but I did not put any notice on them. They are young and good. Leave them alone. But Róísín, what great sorrow is on you today?
'Tis a long time I am now in this house, looking out towards the houses of my neighbours, and a great longing on my heart to go abroad. But I have not my robe to wear. And I, who once wore the best clothes in the land, would die with the shame that would be on me for being seen so raggedy. And my neighbours, who once sought to meet me, would not know Róísín of the green silk robe of the 5 portions.
Róísín, it is a pity he was let to steal your robe. There are many in this house who would die to have let you keep it. And some say it is here, if you but wore it.
Aye, and many who did die to get it back from me. It was spun and woven by my own children for me, in looms that hummed in every corner of the farm, and on wheels that hummed, and made by my own children. It was a well-made robe. But do you even remember the colour that was on it, or how it was made? Would you tell me about it, sister?
The shoulders and collars were of a dark green. There was a portion of the cloth that was spun by Deirdre and woven by Cormac, and it had a centrepiece with a soft velvety colour on it, and a side piece on the right-hand side spotted here and there but wearing well. There was a wide strip at the tail of the cloth spun by my niece Saoirse and woven by Brian, but nearly alike in colour, and a side piece on the left-hand side spun by Maeve and woven by Roderick.
But now it is gone. Stolen. And I shiver with the cold in my own house, and a great shame comes on me when I want to go abroad, although there is the longing on my heart to do so.
But our Macrina has gone to the house of the buttock. With the power of fair words, he will get for you from the buttock what he stole so long ago.
But the lad Og says that my robe is still in the house, in a strong box, and he says that unless the Macrina gets the key, that he himself will break it open. And great is the pride that does be on me on his behalf.
He is waiting for his elder brother, the Macrina, to come from the house of the buttock he is. The latest visit the Macrina has made to the house to beseech him the robe for it to return to you. It is well he kept the lad all quiet, with great promises he said he got from the man beyond. It is well I remember my other boys, who tried to break open that lid. But the buttock heard, and he came with his sons, and he... You know what he did. Róísín. The youngest who said it was the bravest of them all, although he was but a lad. I remember I see still, and a grey whiteness on his cheeks, and a count on his and the great trouble that was on his mother.
But he had hope when he pictured you with your robe on, and you visiting your neighbours as you used to. I remember well how he took his coat off to him, to the work. But the walls had ears, and he beyond came over, and the other lads had such fear on them that they ran away, and he was killed.
Yes, yes. He was a good son. But the buttock was stronger, and I saw him fall dead on my threshold, as I saw many fall dead over it, and some running across it to go die in the houses of strangers.
And there were Seamus and Sean and Diarmid, who did not put any trust in the buttock, and when the darkness of the night came, they strove to break that law.
I remember.
I remember.
Yes.
But they were overtaken, and he threw them into the cellars of his house, and some he sent his servants to his outside farms, and some of them died crying for their light of their mother's house and the warmth of their mother's hearth.
Yes, yes. Great was the sorrow that was on me when they were taken from me. And I wept and put my curses with the buttock, but he paid them no heed, no more than when he took the food for my children. And they died with me on my hearthstone, or died crossing the mountains to a neighbour. These were hard times, and there was a numbness on my heart and a trembling on my limbs when I think of them dead. I saw many of my children dead, but none put such fear on me as they did. The others were dead, torn and wounded and bloody, but these were only dead and pale.
Dead and pale. Some of our sons and thought it might be better to die fighting than starving. A great fog in the valley and a black mist on the mountains. And as I saw through the windows, I saw strangers coming to help, but the buttock turned them away.
Yes, yes. The others died so that I may live, but these only died because they could not live.
The others said, "We will annoy him in his own house. We will put shame on him before his children, and maybe he will give us back what he stole, so that we may leave him, and may he have peace." Some of them tired of it, and some of them did not believe in it. But the Macrina had at last got great promises.
Yes, the Macrina is a good son, and I have a great hope that he will bring back my robe to me. I do be thinking of his beautiful words, and I do be saying to myself, from the gave of Shrove to the wildness of Patrick, that he will bring back my robe to me. And he will soften the heart of the Bodach, and that maybe I will again be able to visit my neighbours with my robe of the 5 portions on me.
Here is the lad Og. I wonder where he was.
There seems to be a very mess about him of late.
I saw him look on me last night as the night fell, as a boy would if he had a drink and would look on the girl who would put the spell on him.
Listen, he is chanting a rhyme.
Pause for fear. Must never pause for fear, my lads. Must never pause for fear. Those she will bless who think life less than love of red Róísín.
It is handsome you look, my son, and it is easy to see there is some great joy on you.
No, mother, I've not any news from the No, mother, I've not.
Maybe there is some good news from the Macrina.
Yes?
No, mother, I have not any news from the Macrina, but I have heard a great story in which it was not told in words, but a story which I saw the beginning and the end. It was more than a vision and less than a substance. I saw you, mother, and you had your robe of the 5 portions on you, and the lines were smoothened on your face.
Yes, yes.
Don't be excited, mother. Kathleen and I were around the farm looking at the fences, and you know the hill we call Hill of the People, mother?
Yes, son, I do.
Well, I was lying on that waiting for Kathleen when I thought a fog came over my eyes, and I saw you, mother, as a fair and beautiful woman. And I saw my brothers and sisters with you, and some in the houses of friends and in the houses of neighbours came home. And I thought I saw all this after a weary walk and a fierce fight, but there was not any sorrow in me, but a joy, a great joy, and I sang. Ah, here's Kathleen singing it. She saw it too.
'Tis great the joy that's on me now, for I my mother see. Her hair, her locks hang free, and on her brow is thorn sweet liberty. Her cloak she wears of softest green, 5 portions 'tis made, but purple blush shall stain a queen, before one piece shall fade. But purple blush shall stain a queen.
Wished, daughter, I hear a noise. What is it?
They're cheering, cheering the Macrina.
Cheering! Ah, I'm sick of cheering.
Go to your room, daughter.
Mother, why can't I wait and see what is happening? Don't you know the joy that would be on me? For you to see dressed again as you used to be? Oh, Mother, I and the lad Oak have been planning all the morning how to get back your great green robe. We have got up at night and sat by the Greeshok, thinking how to help you.
Oh, Kathleen, you are a good daughter. I knew you loved me.
And why wouldn't I love my mother? Why shouldn't I try to help her as well as the lad Oak or the Macrina?
I know, but girls should be at home and away from danger.
Mother, do you know what a dream I had last night? I dreamt that the lad Oak was outside the window, there singing his song, as he nearly always is. And the two of the sons of the buttock attacked him. I saw him knock one of them down to the ground, but the other drew a knife and stabbed him. I heard him call, "Kathleen, Kathleen," and when I ran him over, I dreamt that I could not move my hands. He looked up on me, and there was a strange look in his eyes. But he never spoke, but died.
And he died. I do not like that dream, Kathleen. There is some strange meaning in it.
Is there a meaning in it, Mother?
There may be. I heard once long ago now of old women who could tell these things. But tell me, Kathleen, did you see the lad Oak die?
I saw him die and I could not give him help. But 'twas only a dream.
Maybe. Maybe. 'Tis only a dream.
The Macrina's coming across the field with the robe on his arms. They're waving their hats and cheering. They're at the gate. Here they are.
Mother Róísín, the centuries today have been rolled back. The darkness of the light has disappeared and the dawn at last come. You relied on me in your darkest hour, and I am about to provide my wisdom as well as my loyalty. I yield to my purpose, and now, Reginald Mother, I bring you back your robe with compliments of our kindly neighbour.
It is a warm-looking robe, and would make an old woman comfortable. But it is not the one the Buttock stole. There is some piece missing. Where is the piece spun by Deirdre and woven by Cormac? I loved it, though of late I could not get it to sit nicely on my shoulders.
No, Mother, it is not yours that is in it, but a cassock of Ailish, who lives in the house of Badach.
Heed not the words of the lad. It's a warm, comfortable robe. And Mother will liberate you to visit your friends.
Yes, so it will. It will hide an old woman's rags, and her neighbours will not see them, even though she herself might feel them on her. Again, they will put welcome before Róísín, the red-haired queen.
Maybe they will put welcome before you, Mother.
But not as Róísín, the red-haired queen of the robe of the 5 portions, but as the bigger woman who wears the cast of clothes of Ailish, the harlot of the Bodach.
But Mother, you will not wear it, for we will get you your own robe again.
Do not tempt your neighbour too far, or he'll bring his sons across again. And he will kill you and make you servant in the cellars, and they will kill and destroy our house, and our sisters shall bear them children of shame.
What a splendid man you are.
It is not her robe, because he could not find her robe where it was not. He went to the Buddock's house on the Buddock's invitation to take our attention away from this house where her real robe is. We must find it here, calmly and intelligently.
Aye, so we must start now. We have waited too long.
Easy. This house is peered on from every corner and ears listen at every lattice.
We hear too much of these wise prudence. We hear much of Kant. An attempt must be made, and now.
The sons of the Buddock are around the house. They have sticks and pieces of iron.
Let's break the box before they best us, standing looking around us like fools.
Mother, do not reject this robe. Wear it. It's the same piece that was worn by the ladies in your neighbour's house.
This was a hard battle, Fadler.
It was. But the one at the Buddock's house is harder. I wonder if it's only starting or it's over.
We should have never sent one there. We should...
Stop, son. Look, you were cut and your right arm hangs dead.
Come on, lad. I'll dress your wounds and put splints in your arm. We may want it. It was worth it.
I think we will, but you yourself, Kathleen, are wounded.
They are my hope.
And mine.
God bless their spirits.
And things like less and love of Red Róísín.
Think life less. Who think life less, then think life less. Then think life less than love of Dark Róísín. Yes. That is the spirit which roused us to action. But that glorious sentiment will not now maintain a household of ordinary people who must have the natural needs of life. The things of life that are commonplace are of its highest value, and peace is the first. Yes, peace. I must give my children my thoughts. I must speak to them all at once. Fadla.
Yes, Róísín. It is a noble thought that our children have always in their hearts willing to die for their mother. An ennobling thought that has lived through trial and torture for you. From parent to child, around to all our households in every corner.
Yes, for their mother. For it was I who bore them all. All of them, not some of them, but all of them. And even though they may disown me and seek a mother's love elsewhere, they are mine. And somewhere in them they feel an urge towards me. Fadla, call them to me. All my children, all that are within hearing distance. I feel a great urge upon me now to speak to all of them, to give them my thoughts. And I feel that this is the time for a mother to act. A time when there is great danger. Great danger for all.
Children,
Your mother Róísín calls to you. There's a great desire in her to talk to you. Come and answer her call.
My children, I have called you all together to speak to you once again on the work at present in our hands in this household. All my children have given so much for me, and I am proud of our efforts and achievements, as every mother would be, of such brilliant children, such fearless, such obedient, such devoted children. When you suffered, I also suffered, and I have always been delighted at every happiness, and I would love dearly to celebrate with you all again in this household, in this one hearth. And it is now that I see clearly our way to that one homeland, to that one happiness for us all. I see it as clearly as a summer sunrise.
Yes, what is the road you see, Mother, for we seek it?
Yes, Mother. Where? Where is it? We want to travel it with you.
Peace, children. And that is the word I desire to share with you all my children. Peace in our household. And it is peace which will again bring to me, your mother, the robe of the 5 portions which we all want to see again.
But, Mother, it is torn in many ways not fit. You know how it was treated at.
Peace. That robe can be remade. The wool is plentiful, and there's plenty material from which to weave it again. We will reweave it within our 4 corners of our great homeland and our meadowlands.
But Mother, can this be done? We are eager to help. Is it only a dream?
Oh, yes, son, indeed it can. And not only can it be done, but it will be done. And we must prepare for this great work. No one will want to stand apart. All will wish to help spin and weave and reshape my robe of the 5 portions, so that your mother may shine again, as she once did, arrayed in her splendid robe, to lead the West in all that is good in this world.
Is that true, Mother? From those who stood apart will help?
I will welcome all my children, in all our efforts, from the shearing of the sheep to the weaving of the robe, and then the prophecy will come true. From all parts they will come. This was said before, and now it will be done. Again my robe of brightest green I'll wear to greet the sun. In mingled shade and glancing sheen 'twill fold us all as one. 'Twill fold us all as one. 'Twill fold us all as one.
It was such a privilege to direct Clare Youth Theatre in this rehearsed reading of Róísín's Robe. Each of our cast members spent just 4 days attempting to really understand this play and the context around it. Our cast were incredibly passionate about Irish history and about attempting to understand the characters, their views, their experiences. A lot of our cast had grandparents or great-grandparents who had lived in this time and who had dealt with some of the conversations and topics that come up in this play, and it was a real honour for us to be able to flesh it out and try to understand their mindset and attempt to do this play justice. We were aware that we were the first group in over 100 years to put on a live production of this play, and we really hope that you enjoyed it as much as we did.